Hi guys, hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. Recording this video while knowing that I have another video that I have not edited and not posted is crazy. It's crazy enough. But let me just moisturize my lips. Nisikie kama mtu ambaye anapitia shida mingi. Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Let me come closer. Today I want us to do makeup session as we have. But first, let me introduce this channel. Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Masaranja Valerie and this is the Masaranja channel. And if you're here for the first time, get comfortable because this is the face of premium entertainment and you're gonna love it here, especially if you love listening to stuff. And also I am very interesting. It sounds like I'm blowing my own trumpet. It might be that I am, but I'm also very interesting. I also have a business. It's called the Masranja Collection. Please be sure to check it out. And if you need something or you want lip gloss or you want your hair done, be sure to DM me. I will get back to you, or you can just write it in the comment section, or you can DM my personal pages, the Masaranja. I also have a podcast. It's called the Deep in It Podcast, all streaming platforms. I don't know if it's on Apple. I don't think it is. But yeah, all other streaming platforms you can get it there. It's called the Deep in It Podcast, which I've halted production. I almost said reproduce. I'm gonna go back to production very, very soon. Yeah, but you can listen to the previous episodes if you've never actually listened to me. Yeah, today I want us to do a makeup session as we talk, because there's a thing or two that I feel like I should share with you guys. Okay? You know, I'm so impressed by how this wig looks. Do you know that this is a fringe wig? Can you tell? Or is it that, yes, I am who I think I am? I feel like I am who I think I am. And if you're gonna hear the noises in the background, forgive me. I don't know what they've been constructing. Because that is what woke me up actually. The noise. I was like, what are you guys doing? The fuck? Yeah. Anyways, so let's get into it. Oh, I've already done my brows because I cannot, for the love of me, talk while doing eyebrow. I gotta concentrate. Yeah, anyways, this is the primer that I'm using. Fit. Huh. Is it not supposed to be written and fit me? Cheapest things. Anyways, so yeah, let's get into it. Let's start with the primer. As I tell you, I'm gonna start telling you about business and the lessons that I've learned so far ever since I started my business. Okay, so as I have told you, I am a CEO. Nigga, these people are making a lot of noise. I don't like it. I am a CEO of, I don't know why I've just assumed it's a nigga. I feel like, wow. That is very gender biased. Anyways, I am a CEO of the Masaranja Collection. And I'm doing this video not because I have everything in regards to business figured out, but because I want this video to be a video that somebody's gonna look back at when I've already made it and be like, you know what, if she did it, I can also do it. And not even when I've already made it, even now, somebody might want to start something and they're like, but the odds are against me. Let me tell you, the only odd that's against you is your mind. If you want to do it, you're gonna do it. If you want to do it, let me tell you, nothing is gonna stop you. The power of the mind is impeccable. It's very, very impeccable. Let's let that dry out. It's very impeccable. So if you want to do something, you're definitely gonna do it. Yeah, so I started this business last year, but let me just give you a backstory of how my life and business has been. Okay, so disclaimer, this makeup is very layman's. Do not, for the love of yourself, copy whatever I'm doing here. This is not professional. It is not. I actually learned makeup the other day from YouTube. Not YouTube, Pinterest. This person is making a lot of noise. They're getting me annoyed. I hope it's not that distracting. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, my background in business. I started doing business when I was really, really young. By really young, I have this concealer, which is my color, and this concealer, which is very, very light. And yeah, that's about it when it comes to concealer. For foundation, I have this one. And This one, I feel like I love this product, but this one I was gifted. I don't even think I've ever used it. Wacha tutumie leo jamani. Iweje mtu ananipatia zawadi na mimi nakaa sijaitumia. I started doing business when I was really really young. But then ile cha huku ilo cha serious nilianza high school. Okay? I was doing a lot of business in high school. Actually, I feel like when I got suspended, what prompted the principal to take me back to that school, she was like, "You're a very promising girl. You'll go places." Actually, that's what she said. Oh my god, I cried. I was just like, she believes in me even in my darkest moments. Yeah, she said, you're gonna go places because of the willpower that you have. You're just doing the right things in the wrong place. Yeah, because for the most part, jamani nilikuwa na mchezo. Okay, I wasn't a joker. I used to wash people's clothes and then they pay me for that. Yeah, because in high school we had people who had money to spare, so I said, let me help you use it, madam. Don't let anything tell you otherwise. Let me just help you use it. So they were paying me, and then I washed their clothes. So when I got suspended, most people were saying that they had come to our cube for a thing or the other from me. So the board started asking, wewe juu kila mtu alikuwa anakujia something or another thing from you, why is that? And now I was left there asking myself, niwaambie ukweli ama niwadanganye? Okay, I know I'm supposed to put another color huku chini, but mi sijui sijiski. Aya, is this how we gonna live? Kwanza hata nateseka kutumia hapo. Wapi ile kiondogo. Yeah, so my mom knew about it though. Juu mi nilikuwa nikamwambia, you see, in school I wash people's clothes, and not because I have forgotten what took me to school, but it's just because sometimes I'm washing my clothes and there are people who genuinely don't want to do it. So I'm like, you know what, nipeni nitawaoshea hadi yenu. And now I used to get paid. I used to get paid 350 for like uniform. If you add your bed sheets, it's gonna be 200 bob. And what else was I charging? If I'm gonna fold it for you, I'm gonna charge you 200 or 100 bob, depending on how much, what? The quantity of your clothes. Depending on the quantity of your clothes, I'm gonna like gauge that and know what I'm gonna charge you. And yeah, it was good business. Also, in the days that I've never been like much of a foodie person, in the days that I didn't wanna eat or I just felt like I was broke and I needed money, I could also sell my bread. Yeah, it was a quarter, because we used to eat a quarter. So on Saturdays and Sunday we used to get the morning bread and then the 10 o'clock bread. So the morning bread, I would wake up late almost every time. I wouldn't even get to eat it. I would just eat it at 10 o'clock. So sometimes I'd just be like, you know what, especially on Saturdays, I would just oversleep. So sometimes I was just like, you know what, instead of eating like a half a bread at 10 o'clock, let me just sell the morning one so that I get money. I've always been a lover of money, but I've always known how to hustle too. So yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to like sell, and then yeah, and sometimes I used to carry illegals to school. Is it something that I'm proud of? Yes, because mbona wangenishika. So I used to carry illegals in school, like gum, Trident. I remember I used to carry Trident and I used to sell one strip of Trident for 60 shillings. And if it's gum, I'm selling one pellet for 10 shillings. Ebu calculate the profit that I was getting from that. Biashara ilikuwa imenoga, mimi nakwambia. Yeah, and I was essentially doing well business-wise in that school until the day that I went for suspension, and that is when they realized that, oh shit, she's been anafanya ulanguzi kwenye shule. And yeah, that is what got me into trouble. So the principal was like, Ebu, explain to us what other type of businesses you do. I was already busted, man. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna tell you guys. I'm just gonna tell you guys the rest of the things that I do, because simshanshika santa jiteteaji. No way. Yeah, so I told them I also do this, I also do that. Like, I went on and I told them every business that I've ever done, and she asked me, how much money have you ever gotten from all those businesses? And I was like, cumulatively, or like, are you talking about like how much I was paying? She's like, yeah, cumulatively. Like, how much have you gotten from that business cumulatively? I was like, I've gotten around 7 Gs that I can count and remember. And she was like, oh, okay, nice. Yeah, and that is when she told me that you're gonna become a very successful person. You're just doing the wrong things, the right things in the wrong place. And yeah, that was it. That was high school, my business background in high school. And I've not even mentioned all the businesses. You couldn't send me for free. And you know, I used to have courage. You know, I've always been a courageous person. So I also commercialized my courage. And that is why I'm selling this clothes, and the aim of that clothes is confidence. I want you to also have that confidence, because you can also always commercialize confidence. There's this girl who wanted to talk to, you know, that kahypia, when you're in high school, the TPs are there and you feel like they're so good looking. So there's this girl who wanted to talk to a particular one, okay, but she never had the confidence to do so. So I was like, you know what, I almost say her name, Jesus, I'm gonna make your work easier. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna send me, I'm gonna go, but you're gonna pay me. And she's like, how much? And I said 200 bob. And she was like, yeah, okay, that's a done deal. I'm gonna pay you that 200 bob. Please just do it on my behalf. And I was like, okay, all right, cool. So what I'm doing right now is blending this. So I went and talked to that TP on her behalf, got my 200 bob, my life continued. Yeah, so that is also one of the ventures that I had decided to venture in. If you are afraid of doing things, please just call me. I'm gonna do them for you, but at a cost. And yeah, I used to get money like that. And I feel like I've always been a person who loves spending, but I was very, very afraid of asking my mom for that money, because she was like, wewe unaona pesa wapi hapa? Unadhani namea kwa miti? So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna find my own, because also I'm not gonna be broke. Because unajua mamangu alikuwa ananipatia pocket money ya 500, because unajua in our school we never used to like carry snacks and stuff like that. So in her head hiyo 500 imetosha, unalipa clubs and societies na unabakisha afya ya kurudi home kwetu, na shule ilikuwa very close. It was 100 bob, hata sijui ilikuwa 70 guy. Yeah, ilikuwa 70 bob. So to her, I didn't need a lot of money, okay? And because I was afraid of asking, I resorted to, like, you know, finding my own money. I remember I used to come home, and then the whole time when I'm home, ni mimi nanunua mkate. Like, when my mom is going to work, I'm not even asking for money for bread. I feel like nilikuwa hata nafunza tabia mbaya. What was that I was doing? I am not even asking for money for bread. I'm just, you know, assuming responsibility. Yeah, so that was it. I knew that I wanted to, like, when my friends are going out, isikuwe ni mimi peke yangu kila siku niko hapo, I don't have money. So I was like, hey, this brush inakwanga so soft on the skin. So I was like, you know what, wow, that looks, I don't know, I'm gonna figure my own shit out. Why does this look lighter than me? Let's take a break and look at this again. Guys, amuonika isi kala yangu? Yeah. About the mission, we are going back to concealer ASAP. Because this does not look like my skin color. Anyways, let me just continue blending it. Yeah, so I was telling you, I didn't want wakati tunaenda places and people are buying things, mimi niko tu hapo kila siku sina pesa. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna work for it. I'm gonna hire my own. Yeah, so that's about it. Like, my background, yeah, business in high school and how I went about it. Yeah, I'm not telling you to do business in high school, but if you can, hey, I am dark skin. This is right skin. Okay, like, mbona yo concealer bedhi inatokea hii color? ninacheka, these are tears of not joy. Ebu, let me correct this shit. I'm just gonna use my concealer. Unajua mimi natumianga concealer as my makeup peke yake because it's the only thing that actually blends with my skin color like vizuri. You sasa, what type of uchangodoa is this? Like, hi wena. Let me try and use this beauty blender. Tuone kama itaingia vizuri. Yeah. So when I got to campus, I slacked kidogo. Like, I didn't start business immediately in first year, and though sometimes I feel like that should be a point of regret for me, sometimes I ask myself, why didn't I start early? If I would have started early, this would have happened. But I feel like I also needed to rest, to breathe, to feel how it feels like to be a campus student without actually doing other things. And no, I'm not regretting. I'm actually okay by the fact that I never got to do like business immediately when I got into campus. Anyways, fast forward to campus. I slated, I pumzikad, you can call it that. I was just complacent and laxating around, and then when I got to, I think it was my, is it second or third year? Okay, I think second, I realized that, oh my god, I can do hair. And how I came to that realization is because I was again tired of borrowing my mom money for hair. I felt like it's not supposed to be her work to also send me money for hair, and so I decided to try to do my own hair, because there's this style that I really wanted to play it. And each and every time when I looked at the rate cards, I was like, wow, how the heck am I gonna be able to like afford this? So I said, you know what, I'm gonna try and teach myself how to do it. I don't know if this thing has blended vizuri. It may blend, I don't know though. I still feel like I am lighter. Anyways, niangalie kwa kioo. Unajua hapa pia kuna light, so kwa kioo it looks okay actually. Mbona inakaa light hapo? Yeah, so nikajifunza, like nikaangalia tu tutorial YouTube, nikasema I'm gonna try and also do it to see if I'm gonna be able to ace it. And then I did it, and then everybody was like, where did you get your hair done? Wow, actually that's what like gave me the excitement, because first of all, I wasn't even in a position to buy that hair. Whoa, my allergies, sorry. I wasn't in a position to buy that hair. So you know what I did? My friends had plaited, and then there's another one who had an extension. Alikuwa amekad ready, alafu akatoa extension. She was like, I don't like this extension. And I was like, so nisaidie na hiyo nywele yenye ulikuwa umeweka like as an extension. Akanipatia. And then nikatumia nywele za a friend of hers. Actually, I don't think she was my friend at that point. She was just a friend of a friend. Juu alikuwa ametoa hizo nywele, and he was like, I'm not gonna use them again like anytime soon. Nikamwambia si unisaidie. Akanisaidia, and that is what I used. So when I had people saying that, oh my god, umeshuka wapi, I'm like, so I actually did it. I was so proud of myself. You don't even know. Yeah, just a minute. As I was saying, actually my allergies sometimes inaamwanga to me, I'm like, sasa mmetoka. Anyways, as I was saying, so people started asking me, guy, umeshuka wapi nywele? And then I went to school, and then people are still asking me. I'm like, wow. So there's this girl who actually told me, Aki, I really want to do that here. I really want to do it. And I was like, okay, fine, I can do it for you. And she was like, how much are you going to charge me? I charged them 400 baht. Do you know how expensive that hair is? For me to tell you that I could not afford to do it. People are charged like 2 Gs. I charged 400. Hey. Because I like, mi nilikuwa naifanya like something that was just interesting to me. So it wasn't much of a business venture, more like I was just doing it because I had the time and the energy, and I felt like it wasn't so hard to do. It is hard to do. Yeah, so that's when I started doing business in campus. That was my genesis of biashara in campus. So I did her hair, and then somebody else asked her, and then I did another person's hair, and then I met this friend of a friend who became my friend. Okay, exponentiated in unnecessary. And then she told me, you're getting lowballed for charging that amount that you're charging for doing that hair. Next time when somebody wants to do hair, tell them to come through me. Wow, that was so nice. To come through me. And then now I started charging prices that actually make sense. Yeah. And then I decided, I realized, oh my god, these allergies. I realized apart from that hair, I can also do another and another and another. Yeah, and that is how I started doing hair. Okay, so if you're wondering if I have a background, I'm an chef. Oh, also in high school I was also doing hair, but like zile raisi kama twist outs. When people are going home, I could have pleated twist outs on them, get my 300 bob. Oh, I also forgot that in high school nilikuwa nashonea pia watu majina kwa nguo and repairing their clothes. And when it comes to like these, what's it called, these pageant competitions, kama ulikuwa unataka, like I think I've done it once though, juu ilibaniwa hata kabla sija enjoy. Yeah, like nilikuwa nashonea watu nguo, like wow, I was doing a lot in that school. It was very hard to convince someone that I was a student. Mi nilikuwa nimeenda biashara. Yeah, so that is how I started doing hair, and I still do hair up to date. So if you want your hair done, you can always book me. And aside from hair, I also realized that, you know what, I could also sell jewelry. I used to sell jewelry, but mostly because I liked going out and I never had money. So that business was to give me money to go out. Yeah. Wow. It wasn't like, I didn't see it as a long-term thing. In my head, it was like, this is something that I'm doing. So that, do I look proper? Yeah, in my head, I was like, this is something that I'm doing. I use this as my blush. It's a lipstick from Charm Max. And I put very little blush because, baby, sitaki watu wadhani nimegongwa. Yeah, so I also started selling jewelry, and then after a while, I sold jewelry for like a minute there. And then I feel like kuna biashara ingine chanifanya, but I can't remember. Apart from the gigs, like biashara zangu, those are the ones that I can remember. And then now, come last year, I decided to start the lip gloss business. Okay, that is more defined than this other side. Is it? Yes, it is. I started the lip gloss business. And why did I start this lip gloss business, you might ask? I really wanted to do it, and I felt like it's gonna have an impact. I did it, and my emo still remains the same. I wanted women to feel confident. That's it. When you look good, when you look proper, you get the proper confidence to move about life, to do about your things. That is what I wanted people to feel, to get. And that is how I started that business. It took a lot of sweat, a lot of tears, a lot of thinking that I'm not going to be able to do it at the end of the day. But I still did it, so we thank God. Okay? And you, if you want to do it, you can also definitely also do it. Okay? Yeah, don't worry, I'm just removing excess powder from this thingy so that I can use it. Yeah, so that is how I started the Masaranja collection. And I wanted you guys to taste exclusivity without having to break the bank like that. I would have opted to go for a cheaper option where I would have just sold the gloss for like 200 bob and not get the one tubes and just use the normal tubes that you guys buy your gloss with. But then I asked myself, is that actually what I want? And I was like, no. I want people to feel what quality feels like. I love quality myself. So I wanted people to also feel what quality feels like, you know? And that is why and how I came up with that biashara. So sometimes I'm just at a crossroad and I'm like, I feel like people, when someone tells me, hey, it's too expensive, I'm just like, oh, should I reduce the price like to something that everyone can afford? But then I'm like, I want to give you guys quality. For me to source quality stuff, it's also costly. So I don't know, there's no option but for me to just sell in that price. And I was like, you know what, whoever is gonna purchase is gonna purchase, and whoever is not gonna be able, I'm so sorry, but what can I do? Also, I was wishing like I could just give people that product. Oh, this is what I'm using for my mascara. Mi hata sijui nilisahau hata kuonyesha hizi vitu, naongea tu sana. Yeah, I just feel like sometimes I could just give people away the products and just be like, just experience. Actually, I'm gonna do a giveaway. That's an idea right there. I just want people to experience how good things feel like without using all the money that you have, or especially the people who are like comrades. Ooh, karibu nijidunge jicho. Especially the people who are comrades. I understand that getting money is not like that easy if you have no source of income, you're not born from wealth, and you're solely depending on your parent who is also struggling. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not wild to your findings. Yeah, and I wanted you guys to... Actually, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I don't know what criteria I'm gonna use to do that giveaway, but I'm gonna actually do a giveaway because I want you guys to experience how good it feels like to use nice things. Yeah? Tumesikizana. So, if you're from YouTube na umesikia hii mambo hapa, unikumbushe because memory yangu pia ni ya nani? Let's say together, goldfish. Anyways, yeah, and starting that business, I'm not even gonna lie to you that, oh, it was a walk in the park. It wasn't. I really struggled to get that money and to not use money, and people would tell me, let's go here. I'm like, no, I cannot go here because all the money that I'm getting, it has to go to that business that is proving to be very expensive. Yeah, and I also thank my mama because like she really helped me a lot. She was like, ilifika mahali akaniambia ni ngapi imebaki nikusaidia, and then she just helped me. And last year I used to go home a lot. Last year I was going through shege of the shegest. Yeah, so she helped me with that, and I am eternally grateful for her. To her, I'm always gonna be grateful to her. Yeah, because why not for her? I don't even know if kama ningekuwa nimefika this far. So what I'm trying to say here is, wow, 30 minutes have gone. I don't know if I should cut this video or try to edit it to go shorter. What I'm trying to say here is, if you have a dream, if you have a vision, go for it. Okay? Go for it. When you're starting out, it's gonna look very hard. Sorry, very complicated, and you're gonna be like, wow, how the hell am I gonna be able to like achieve these things? But once you actually start it, you just realize that, you know what, it's doable. Because as much as I started this business because of the fact that I wanted to get also money out of it, because that is why we start businesses too. I mostly just did it also because it's something that I love. So when I face those tough days when I'm not getting money like that from the business, nilikuwa najiangalia, so pardon me, I wasn't looking at the camera as such, I was just looking at myself. I was looking for lipstick, na sijui imeenda wapi. So I don't know what I'm gonna do on my lips because sijui gloss iko wapi. I feel like iko mbali. I was saying, when it comes to those days that I feel like, hey, biashara haiendi fiti, I just remind myself that I actually started this biashara because I love doing these things, you know? It's not even that complicated, that technical. I just loved doing it, and that's why I started it. So I'm just like, hold on, baby, hold on. You actually wanted to do this. How much should I put lipstick on today? You know, I've never put lipstick in such a minute. I don't think I look good in it, but I'm just gonna put it kidogo kabisa. Me, I'm of the opinion that red lipstick does not look good on me. I am of that opinion. And I don't know, si nyinyi mnaona kikaaje? Bwacha niongeze black mingi. What's this? I feel like it looks better that way. Yeah, so I have come to the end of this yap sesh. Yeah, I'm gonna try and edit this video as soon as possible and post it. Yeah, but so far so good. I don't know if I should just bring the nini closer so that you can see the makeup look. That almost backfired, like kidogo tu hivi. Mimi nakwambia kila time nikifanyanga makeup you backfire. Acha ni come closer. That's how it looks like. Acha nimeshikilia ring light yangu na mkono. That's how it looks like. I have cute eyes. Yeah, anyways, I have come to the end of this session. I wanted this to be something that you can listen to and be like, you know what? It's actually possible for anyone to be anything, anyone to do anything. So if you want to start a business, if you want to, whatever is stopping you from doing what you want to do is just your mind. Sometimes you just gotta tell your fears, you know what, sit at the back, I gotta do something real quick. We're gonna see each other later, and then you just go for the things that you want to do. Thank you so much for staying and sticking around, although this makeup was so chaotic and very side-eyeable. Yeah, we've actually made it to the end of it. Yeah, until next time, I was your boo, Masaranja. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend, because that is how we get the word out there. And also, do not forget to follow my pages, the Masaranja. Oh my god, you're making a lot of noise. I'm just gonna talk to my people here. Come on. So also my pages, the Masaranja, the business page, the Masaranja collection, the Deep in It podcast. Yes, I got a lot that is going on, and also I'm producing a film. I'm so excited. I don't know, I am actually super excited. So but I'm gonna be more excited when I actually film the film, because like filming is one thing, there's editing, and then there's it's a lot. But guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I always appreciate your presence. It's so long, this video. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna cut it, and if I'm not gonna, please nganganeni mkae until the end. Okay, bye.